Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, that didn't last long. Woke up this morning and there's an announcement from PowerCon that there's a new He-Man sequel series coming from Netflix, Mattel, and Powerhouse Animation, and Kevin Smith is show running, and it looks really good. And I had about a good hour of excitement just looking through articles, looking for videos to find out information on it, pulling out all my He-Man books so I could put them in the background for my video, and also just because I got all excited and I'm like, He-Man, He-Man, because there's been a lot of new He-Man toys lately that I was getting excited about collecting again, and that classic ones. And then we get the bad news. Where is it? I got so excited thinking, yes, we're finally going to get a continuation of He-Man, and here we have. After a ferocious final battle, forever fractures Eternia, it's up to Teela to solve the mystery of the missing Sword of Power in a race against time to prevent the end of the universe. Her journey will uncover the secrets of Grayskull at last. This is the epic He-Man and the Masters of the Universe saga have waited 35 years to see. So, it's not a He-Man series. That's why it's called Masters of the Universe. That's the brand, and it's actually Teela's story. So we are either going to have some battle at the start, where He-Man and Skeletor take each other out, I guess. So we'd have to deal with them, and then, or maybe the series will just start after that's happened, kind of like the Dolph Lundgren movie. I just said his name wrong. Sorry, Dolph. And the action's already happened, and now it's just Teela on her own, running around, doing Teela things, and no He-Man. And it's all about her because she's a girl, and we have to do that now. Everything is woke, everything's female, the future is female, not just the Force, everything is female. We are not welcome. This is not for us. He-Man is no longer for men. Like, it used to be for boys, now it's not. It's just girls. They made a mess out of She-Ra. She-Ra was a strong female character. Now she's just a silly little girl who looks like a boy, so she can't be sexualized because she can't be a woman or attractive or just... And I'm not a straight man. I'm a gay man. I don't give a fuck about sexualizing She-Ra. I never looked at her like that. She was He-Man's sister, and I'm gay. I was looking at He-Man. It's just so depressing. I went from excitement to, fuck, not even He-Man. Not even He-Man can just... Unless this is fake. Maybe this is fake. Maybe it's fake. Maybe, because maybe, maybe... Here comes, I need denial. Bring me denial. Oh, fuck. I just, why? Why can't boys have He-Man? Why can't I have He-Man again? Why? I mean, I liked Teela. I wish... I don't know what to say. Basically, the series was supposed to be a continuation of He-Man, continuation of those stories, and that we would see the epic final battle of He-Man, possibly see the epic final battle of He-Man and Skeletor, which I guess is going to be at the start of the show, and then the universe is destroyed, and all we have left is Teela looking for the sword so she can find out all the sorceresses, Castle Grayskull secrets, and then she'll have the sword and the power, and she'll rule the world because we have to have women ruling the world, because we have to destroy the patriarchy and get revenge on the patriarchy because they have kept women down for centuries, which is true. I just would like to have equality, not revenge. Because that's all I see is just revenge. Like, we have... And I was having this moment when I was walking around in Melbourne yesterday, out in the rain, just doing stuff, shopping and that. I grabbed a Dark Crystal book, blah, 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 because, Dark Crystal's coming up. And I was thinking, you know what? I think I just have to give up everything I love. I have to give up Star Trek, Star Wars, Doctor Who, He-Man, everything, because we're in this state of the patriarchy has to be taken down and destroyed. It's a revenge mentality by feminists. It's not about equality. It's not about bringing women up to men's level and having them on the same level and working together and having true diversity. It's just about destroying everything men loved, because apparently women can't have what they love, so they have to destroy what men have and what men love. And I'm like, why? It doesn't do anything. It doesn't help. It doesn't create allies. It doesn't get you up to the level that men have had, because the patriarchy has kept women down. There has been inequality. There still is. There is not equal pay. I get all this. I'm not a sexist, racist troll sitting around in a basement watching freaking Dungeons and Dragons and resentful that I can't talk to women because I'm a nerd and never developed like fucking communication skills, like the stereotype of like, that's not me. But yet I get lumped in with all those haters and I get to miss out on what I love because apparently they're being punished. Then again, it could all be fake. Maybe, like, supposedly this there is a picture on Freebuck Theatre. I saw it first, but apparently it's going around the net. It was on one of the screens at PowerCon, and it just had sort of like a bit of information about the series. The first part is what made it into the articles, and the second part didn't, which is about, basically, this is Teela's tale, Teela's journey. It's all about Teela. Teela's going to be solving all the problems of the universe and finding all the Castle Grayskull secrets. Not Prince Adam, not He-Man, but Teela. And it's basically just a better drawn version of the new She-Ra, where it's just all about the girl, and it's just so tiresome. It's a trend, it's a wave, it's just going through, and you know the pendulum's going to swing back at some point. The people who I think are still all white men who control the money are going to see, gee, this new woke shit is not selling, we better go back to the old stuff, and they're going to go back, and you're going to be worse off. If this goes the way I think it's going to go, if you guys lose money for all the franchises and destroy all the franchises by trying to make them matriarchal and woke as fuck, and it doesn't make money, all those people who like money, who buy these IPs and own these IPs to make money, are going to say, shit, we better go in the other direction. And you're going to be either exactly where we were before or worse off, because there's going to be no illusion that women can actually sell and make money and should be included, because we've already done that and it didn't do well. So I just don't see any of this working well. Men miss out, lose all the things they love. You don't get anything new. You don't get our franchises because they're not going to work without us. And just everything just ends up nothing. I just don't. It's just so fucking depressing. And I was so excited an hour ago, and now it's like, it's not. I thought, oh yes, someone is doing something right. Not just Cobra Kai, not just Dark Crystal, which looks beautiful and looks like it's a real continuation of it's a prequel, but continuation of the style and the world. I was thinking, okay, not everything is fucked up. Okay, Star Trek's fucked, beyond fucked. Doctor Who is problematic, because the issue with that is not that they have a female doctor. I don't give a fuck about that. Most people didn't. But the problem was they changed the show as well. The themes, the tone, everything. Just it became people sitting around drinking coffee and talking about how evil white men are, and the villains are all white men, and there's no actual aliens or anything. It's just, like racism and Rosa Parks and white men being evil, and it's just that hot. It's just this one-sided, one-tone, one-trick fucking pony thing going through Hollywood at the moment, and I'm like, okay, I need to just go back and watch my DVDs for a few years, because I don't think anything of worth or of value is going to be produced in the next few years, because it's all just going for this imaginary woke audience that I just don't understand. Do not understand. There isn't the audience. Women have not supported female franchises in the past. We've had a few hit movies which had women. That's because it wasn't about that they were a woman. Like Alien, the freaking Mockingjay, that chick, I don't know, I saw the movies but I can't remember her name. That did well. There's a few female-led franchises that did well because it wasn't about them being a woman. There was just a woman in charge, and she was kick-ass, and we liked her, and we didn't give a fuck that she was a woman because she was just a good character. That works. Ugh, I don't have anything else to say. I'm just gonna ride this out. I think I'll go watch She-Ra just to see, because it can't be as bad as the Netflix She-Ra, because at least the animation looks beautiful from Powerhouse Animation. I had a quick look at some of their Castlevania, which I'd never heard of, and it looks beautiful. So at least it'll look good. It'll be woke and just a mess, but I wouldn't mind Teela having a couple of episodes. She deserved one or two. She was a strong character. She was part of the Masters universe. She probably didn't get as much attention as she could have, but she certainly was a strong female at the time, and she was a great action character in an action series, which there was, what else was there? Gem in the 80s? It was like Gem and Teela. That was sort of it. Before She-Ra. She-Ra, Teela, Gem. That was sort of it for girls, but they were all pretty awesome. And now we just have the little boy She-Ra, the little boy She-Ra, and horsies and pillow fights and just I got nothing else to say. I'm just gonna go and mourn He-Man, because now He-Man is dead too. Or, I don't know. There's still a movie coming out. Maybe they can pull out one movie. That's okay. Maybe we'll get one more movie. But as far as series, we're not going to get anything. They are doing a He-Man multiverse comic, which could be interesting, but also could make a mess out of everything as well, just like all the other multiverses. They just undermine what's already established and put out all these different variations which no one cares about. They dilute the whole franchise, and then no one has anything to care about because everyone's in their own little groups fighting about which universe is better, like Star Trek, like Star Wars. Okay, I'm just going to go away because this is right now, because I got nothing good to say.